I had read the second part of Mufti Taqi Usmani's poem, Reciting Poem. This poem fulfills the love of Allah. Those who are engaged in pleasing Allah and also giving up their sins, they commit sin again, then they again please Allah and get tired. One of the fatigues is that you become frustrated that sin are no longer leaving me. It is dangerous, and the second fatigue is that you have tired of repenting to yourself and to get closer to Allah. If you die in it, then your goal is achieved. Even though you have not reached your destination, Allah Almighty will take you there because you are tired on this way. Let me give you an example of this. A friend of mine vowed that I will not leave Tikbir-e-Ula for 40 days and I will remain restricts on it. He cancelled all of his meetings, because that's what happens when a person intends something, everyone start coming to meet. His intention was that I would not leave the prayers even if the law allows me to do this. I have to be bound for 40 days. He was also a good man and a jurist, just being good is not enough. Then he tells us that I have tried to complete 40 days but on 25th day I had to stop. He had an emergency. He failed to make a record. Now listen to this person words, he said, I could not complete 40 days. It is much better. You may be wondering what happened to him. If you are getting 40 days of prayers, what could be better than that? He said, I'm glad I did my best but I couldn't read. He got the full reward because he was trying. If there is a problem from Allah, how can we escape? He says that the purpose of my reward has been fulfilled. If he had completed it, selfishness could have arisen. Now he is helpless. He knows that this cannot happen. Allah is pleased and arrogance in him is not born at all. Now he can't tell anyone that I have prayed with Tikbir-e-Ula for 40 days. He will say that I tried but failed. Do you understand the meaning of this poem? Our goal is to please God, not to reach the destination, and on the contrary, there are also incidents that I am going to tell you. In Bahawalpur, an imam offered prayers and he said after the prayers that I did not have ablution. I forgot. Forgive me, it is not ablution that the clothes were unclean. So he said that you should repeat the Zuhr prayer. It was Zuhr or Asr. An old man stood there and said, I've been offering prayer with Tikbir-e-Ula for so long. You waste it. The old man put so much pressure on this imam that Imam Sahib said that your intention was to please Allah, but the old man did not agree. Such people do not want to please Allah, they just set records, that if they die, they will tell that we have not missed any prayer. There was an incident in my area where Imam Sahib announced that tomorrow prayer will be 15 minutes earlier but they forgot to change the clock. The next day a man came at 8:30 p.m. and the prayer was over at 8:15 p.m. Now, the man became angry. I also went and said that his is weakman, he had made a mistake and had forgotten to change the clock, so leave it. The man said angrily, I have missed my prayer because of you. So these are the people who do not want the pleasure of Allah, they want the records. If his intention was to please Allah, he would have left in silence. Someone told my teacher that I am ill, so my teacher gave a fatwa that you should pray with tayammum. The man offered prayers and broke his prayers in prostration and said, Hazrat, I am not enjoying it at all. My teacher was very glorious. He said, I doubt your faith even if you are a Muslim. It means you are objecting to Allah. Allah has allowed you to perform tayammum if the water is harmful for you. When Allah is saying that I am accepting but you are saying that I am not enjoying. These are ignorant Sufis and you will find many such people. Their purpose is not to please Allah, they have a mood and they make it a matter of honor. The jurists understand the true religion. They wrote that if ghusl is obligatory on a person and that person performs ghusl with the intention of tayammum. Ghusl and tayammum are the same, but there is a difference of intention. On the other hand, there are the imams who have performed wudu with water. So, out of imams, the one who performs tayammum is more entitled to lead because it will be considered that the person has taken a bath. He will be considered cleaner. In fact, he is not clean. The Sharia says that if there is no water, then perform tayammum, which means that he has performed ablution, and he who performs tayammum with the intention of ghusl is like one who has taken a bath. So, that person will offer the prayer because he has done ghusl, but the Sufis will say, what is this? He has performed tayammum and his clothes are dirty, so get this person out of here. Allah has said that when there is no water and there is compulsion, perform tayammum with the intention of ghusl. This means that Allah will consider that he has performed ghusl. We are also agreeing on it. We have to follow the laws of Sharia which Allah has made and we cannot change. For example, there are 4 rak'ats in Zuhr prayer, you can't offer 5, but if you say that I have to read 1 rak'ah more today because I have recited 4 rak'ats all of my life. Now, 4 is from Allah and 1 is from me. It is not allowed.